two Asian men had been given long jail sentences for abusing white girls in Derby. Last week, a report...
I'm a broadcaster and I'm a British Pakistani.
...centre had suggested that a quarter of men accused of grooming may be Asian.
Comments made by the former Home Secretary, Jack Straw, a few months ago caught my attention.
He talked about the sexual attitudes of some British Pakistani men.
Pakistani heritage men, some of some age as well, who target vulnerable young white girls.
Was he right to make the comments that he did?
To suggest that this was somehow ingrained within Pakistani young men was deeply patronising and offensive.
To be fair, Jack Straw did say it was a minority within the Pakistani community, and he also did point out that most sex offenders are white.
These young men are in a Western society, in any event. They act like any other young men. They're fizzing and popping with testosterone. They want some outlet for that. But Pakistani heritage girls are off limits.
Sadly, there is a problem, and for too long we've been burying our head in the sand. There should be no hiding place for these sort of people, and we should take them on. And I think the community is beginning to wake up to that reality.
OK, thanks very much. Mohammed Shafiq, thanks for joining us here on 5 Live. Time now is 11:24.
It's easy to see how this issue could cause racial tension, as Mohammed Shafiq knows. He appeared on the radio with me a few weeks ago, and now he's taking me for dinner at his local.
Welcome, how you doing? Welcome to Rochester.
Yeah, nice to see you again.
Should we go get some food?
Yeah. Is this your manor then?
It certainly is, yeah. This is where I come if I want some good food.
What would you recommend?
Sea kebabs.
Sea kebabs.
Sea kebabs and so
As part of his community work, Shafiq has been speaking out about these kinds of crimes since 2006.
So this is good stuff, is it?
It's very good stuff, yeah.
Well, let's tuck in.
But we'll soon find out if you Southerners like it.
You've been sort of talking quite openly about this issue for probably longer than most, actually, for some time, haven't you?
I think I was the only first person to talk about this in 2006.
Right.
There were times where I was accused of doing the work of the BNP.
Right.
I received death threats. I received excrement through my door. So yeah, it was a dark period.
When the community sees a guilty verdict, do you think they then realise, you know what, actually, maybe we have got a bit of a problem?
I think that's been significant, and if you look at the Derby case earlier on this year, I think that was a turning point for me, and the reaction from the community, because people said, wait a minute, there must be some truth to it, and the evidence in that case was damning. But I think now that the floodgates have opened, people are more confident in talking about these crimes. We are going to begin to see real change.